If you have a heart, pass it on. That night began with a stranger, a broken car, and a choice. The sun was fading, melting into a quiet red behind the trees. A young man was driving home, his old Pontiac trembling on the narrow country road. He'd grown up here. Every turn, every fence post was a part of him. The rain began to fall, fine and cold. Then he saw her, an old woman, standing beside a silver Mercedes, the hood slightly open. He stopped. She looked afraid. She'd been waiting for over an hour, waving at passing cars. No one stopped. When he walked closer, soaked and tired, she didn't know if she should feel relief or fear. "Ma'am," he said softly, "I'm here to help. Please wait in your car. It's cold out here." Her tire was flat. Nothing serious, but serious enough for someone her age. 10 minutes later, his hands were dirty, his knees scraped, but the tire was fixed. When she offered him money, he smiled. "No need," he said. "If you really want to thank me, help someone else when you can." He waited until she drove away before heading home. Hours later, the old woman stopped at a small diner by the highway. A young waitress greeted her, tired, kind, with a baby nearly due. Her feet trembled from standing all day, but she still smiled. The woman remembered the young man's words. When she left, she placed a $100 bill under the coffee cup and a note. "Don't thank me. Someone once helped me too. If you have a heart, pass it on." The waitress stood still, tears in her eyes. Her husband had just lost his job, and the baby was coming soon. On her way home, she saw a mother and a small boy sleeping on a park bench, holding each other to stay warm. She stopped. Quietly, she placed some of the money beside them. "Don't thank me. If you have a heart." That night, she went home. The small apartment was quiet. A single lamp glowed near the window, casting a soft light over the room. The rain had slowed to a whisper. She slipped off her shoes, hung her coat by the door, and took a deep breath. The smell of coffee, the sound of rain against the glass, the hum of the old refrigerator. Everything felt still. She looked around the room. The baby's crib waiting in the corner, a half-finished blanket draped over the chair, a framed photo on the wall. The two of them smiling. Before the storm, her husband was asleep. A gentle rise and fall beneath the blanket. She sat on the edge of the bed, watched him for a moment, and smiled. So much worry, so much noise out there in the world. And yet here, it was quiet. She leaned down and kissed his forehead. "Everything's going to be okay," she whispered. He stirred. "Was it a hard day?" She smiled softly. "No, it was a good one." She lay beside him, listening to the rhythm of his breathing, the soft ticking of the clock, the last raindrops sliding down the window. Outside, the city began to rest. Street lights flickered against the puddles, and somewhere far away, a car rolled slowly through the mist. Kindness was still moving, quietly, from one heart to another. If you have a heart, pass it on. There are stories that never make the headlines, but they stay quietly in the heart. If you like the story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story with new thoughts and new lessons.